Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm rolling out in the Matilda again. This is a game I had on Mines. Probably one of the better maps for Matilda because it's not very big. And yeah, wow. Hope that wasn't my shot. Because that totally missed. Yeah, so I'm rolling out of Mines. I'm on them. Oh yeah, I'm in my Matilda. And let's see if I can make that. Nope. 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 It's a good thing I got a lot of shots because I can't aim very straight, evidently. But luckily, this guy is going to oblige me with a little bit of damage here. And bye. The last one being the ammo rack. So I'm starting to warm up a little bit better than before. I'm still missing way too many shots. Don't know what I'm doing. And then I was getting shot in back. But I want to try and get over there, and I want to try and attack these fellas, the Wolverine and the Churchill. Let's see if I can get back to some better aiming form here. Alright, Wolverine, Wolverine, and Wolverine! We're up to 3. This is a tier 5 match. Not a lot of tier 5s, but there's enough of them. And that was one of them. And there's T1 heavy there. You can't take too much damage from him. I don't feel like dying today. So I'm going to pull forward again. I'm pretty much off the radar now. I see a tree fall down. Where could he be? We're winning pretty handily here. It's 7-2 already. And, oh, this is a freebie. Thank you. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is #1 rule when you're in a T1 heavy. Don't ever do that. If you know there's tanks in your flank and you're the size of, like, a Mack truck, don't drive in front of people. It's just a bad idea and you usually wind up dead. So, tier 4. I'm up to 5 kills now. I'm gonna go kill myself at Churchill 1. If I can. So times like this where you wish you were a little bit quicker and you wish there wasn't a KV1 right there. But there is an A20 in the back. Can this be poached is the real question. Critical, come on. Yes! That was well poached. And now there is a potential shot at a T40. Could there be another poach happen here? Come on, let's go poach. Yes! Yes, well poached. And now there's only one tank left. After I wiped out half the enemy team by myself. This is steel clubbing at its best. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get the kill on the SU-5. But the power of the Matilda is strong. I mean, it can take out tier 5 tanks pretty well. And it is right up there in the top upper echelons of the best tier 4 tanks. And it is a medium tank. Surprisingly, I think this tank could easily be reclassified as a heavy tank, even though it's classified as like a infantry cruiser tank or something. But its armor is so strong at tier 4. It's so awesome. The only tank you really need to be afraid of are like the T40s and the SU-85Bs, which are 2 of the other better tier 4 tanks. I do want to try and get the B1. Alright, driving out in the Ferdinand and heading over to the tracks because that is one of the best places to sit on this map if you're not going to the 1 or the 2 lines which are on the far western side of this map. So, Ferdinand's not very fast in a straight line, but it does have armor in the front and it has a very, very solid gun. It's my second game I think I've ever played in this tank ever, so and my ping's bad and the server lag's bad, so it's not maybe the best representation of how well this tank can be played, but I'm still going to do fairly well in it. So I'm just scanning around, looking at tanks to shoot at, and getting rammed. I am on the test server, so I was hoping I wasn't going to get team killed. It's nice when you don't get team killed, right? Aim's a little bit too low to shoot that T-54. One thing that's nice about this tank destroyer is the barrel seems to turn pretty quick. So this guy's coming in. I'm gonna fully aim this shot, and I was hoping he was gonna keep going straight because I probably would have hit him, but then he juked to his right and I missed. Hit him in the tracks, didn't do any damage. But the tank reloads fast enough that I can get back in here, I can aim, and he gets hit, and did a nice amount of damage to him. Am I gonna get a shot? Am I gonna get a shot? Oh no, you're gonna hang it to the right. Seems like everyone wants to turn right when I want to shoot them. I kind of was surprised at how fast the barrel moves. I was expecting it to be a little bit slower, but it's actually quite fast, and that's bad for this guy because I'm going to plug him. He's dead. So we've got an M46 Patton kill. Not too bad. This is a test server game, so people are driving like fairly big idiots. And you can notice that on the back of the tank there, when you drive by fire things, they actually have independent light sources lighting up the tanks and stuff, so that's kind of cool. And I was kind of afraid that the T-49 was going to shoot me in the back, but he didn't. I was very, very excited about that, that I didn't get shot there. So I'm just waiting to see if there's anything to shoot at over here. I haven't had a whole lot to shoot at quite yet. And wait for it. I think the sound department at Wargaming decided to pull out their leaf blowers, get some sound going on there. Not the very best in airplane propeller sounds, in my personal opinion. And I don't have a heck of a lot to shoot at here. A lot of the time, like, it pays to hang back for a while and a while and a while, but at this point it was just kind of, I'm waiting and their team isn't pushing, and it was 6-5, so I'm gonna get hung up a bit, and then I'm gonna drive up to the middle of the map and try and support my team from a little bit closer up. It looks like driving a straight line, the Ferd's pretty quick. It's like 25 to 30 if the slope isn't too much. I don't find it's too slow. It doesn't seem like it's a big lumbering tank as much as I thought it was going to feel. Like if you drive certain tanks in War Thunder, that's kind of how I thought this thing was going to be. But it's nowhere near like it probably is in real life. It's tuned to be like how it is in this game, not in reality. So plant a nice solid shot into that T-54E1 because he was concentrating more on emptying his clip than on the 500 damage he was about to take. And more airplanes, leaf blowers going by. It's not that great. Not that great of a sound. And to my right, there's a Leopard PT-8. Let's see if we can get that guy. So I'm going to pull over at the tracks, take a shot. And from the sound of that, his sound, yes, he was firing heat rounds. I didn't really need to fire any prum rounds at anything in this game. I was just loading AP. The only tank that probably would have given me any trouble was like maybe the M103 or maybe the Tortoise. So I could see on the map that the only tank left was a 704, so I switched to APCR. The load time for this tank doesn't seem to be too bad. It's like 8 or 9 seconds-ish. So I know he's back there, and I'm going to get into position where I can shoot him. So I'm just waiting. I didn't necessarily know exactly where he was over here, but he was actually a lot more to my right, even though I was aiming to the left, and he puts a shot into our Waffenträger 4. Looks like the Waffenträger 4 missed, but I was able to track him, and then he looked like he drove up in behind some vehicles and disappeared, because there were a couple dead tanks in that general area. So I put another shot in there just for a sense of completion. You can see off to the left, we've got our T-49 who's rushing in there. He's got the most health out of everybody. The 704 could one-shot everyone, so I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to pre-aim that position. Oh, someone's getting shot at. Here we go. T-49 is about to light this guy up, and hopefully I can light him up. So we're zoomed in. Where is this guy? Thought he maybe would have relocated a little bit more. Nope, he's sitting right there. Put another good solid shot into him. Now the T-49 is going to come around him on his left. And probably should have aimed a little bit more to the left on that shot. And yeah, he's dead. So the Waffenträger 4 finishes him off. So it was not the most scintillating game in the world, but I was very impressed with how accurate the gun was. It went, for the most part, where I wanted it to. It reloads pretty quick. The tank's a bit more agile than I thought, and the gun attributes are great. I didn't get engaged by anyone individually. The only tank that shot me was the one Leopard PTA that shot that shot through my lower plate. But otherwise, the Ferd seems like it's pretty strong. I am going to like driving this tank in the future on the live server. All right. Thank you for watching. I will see you again next time.